What if I told you there's an island that shows up on maps, but doesn't exist? Explorers tried to visit it, but when they arrived, there was nothing there. This isn't science fiction. It really happened. This is the story of Sandy Island, the island that vanished. And once you hear what happened, you'll never look at a map the same way again. For more than a century, Sandy Island appeared in the Coral Sea, between Australia and New Caledonia. Not a speck, not a rock, but an island about the size of Manhattan. It was printed in atlases. It was on globes. It was even on Google Earth. To sailors, it was real. To mapmakers, it was fact. But in 2012, scientists sailed to its coordinates. And what they found was nothing. Just empty ocean. The ship was called the RV Southern Surveyor. On board was a team of geologists and researchers. Their job was to map the seafloor. They sailed towards Sandy Island. Everyone expected land to rise from the horizon. Instead, nothing. They checked the radar. They scanned with sonar. And the truth became cleared: no land. No reef. Just deep, dark water. Over 4,600 feet below, the island wasn't there. So how does a ghost island appear on maps for over a century? One theory says it was a mistake. In the 1800s, a whaling ship may have seen something strange. A massive raft of volcanic pumice. A mirage. A shadow on the waves. They marked it as land. Cartographers copied it. And the myth spread. But here's the twist. Sandy Island wasn't on just one map. It was on hundreds. Even modern weather models treated it as real. If it was a mistake, how did it last so long? Another theory is deliberate. Cartographers sometimes planted fake places called trap streets. They used them to catch copycats. But why make one in the middle of the ocean? Why make it the size of Manhattan? Then there's the darker possibility. That Sandy Island once existed and was erased, maybe destroyed by a secret test, maybe swallowed by the sea, or maybe it was never part of this world. Quick break. If mysteries like this fascinate you, hit like and subscribe. I have more shocking discoveries that history tried to bury. Now, back to the island that shouldn't exist. After the 2012 expedition, Sandy Island was erased. Google Maps deleted it. NOAA removed it from charts. Atlases dropped it, but satellites told a different story. They still showed a dark patch in the ocean. Disturbances in the waves. Almost as if something was still there, hidden beneath the surface. And Sandy Island isn't the only one. There was Bermeja Island. It appeared on maps for centuries. But when officials tried to find it, it was gone. Some believe it was erased on purpose. There was High Brazil, an island said to appear only once every 7 years. Shrouded in mist. Marked on maps in the 14th century. But explorers never found it. And there are others. Thule Island. The Isle of Demons. Friesland. Dozens of islands mapped, visited, and then gone. Were they mistakes? Or something more? Think about this. Over 70% of Earth is covered by ocean. And we know less about its depths than the surface of Mars. Volcanoes can raise new land. Earthquakes can sink coastlines. Some islands last centuries. Others only week. So maybe Sandy Island was real once. And the sea took it back. But if that's true, why did it remain on maps for over 100 years? And why did satellites still show something in the water? Here's the unsettling part. Phantom islands aren't just about geography. They're about trust. We trust satellites. We believe they tell us what's real, but Sandy Island proves something else. That even the tools we rely on can lie. Or worse, they can be edited. So what else is missing? What else has been erased? And how would we ever know? So what really happened to Sandy Island? A sailor's mistake? A cartographer's trick? A government cover-up? Or a place that slipped out of existence? Like it was never meant to be here at all? What do you think? Tell me in the comments. And if you thought this was shocking, wait until you hear about the town that banned time.